The Xoranian Imperial fleet emerged from hyperspace with characteristic arrogance, their 200 warships arranged in perfect formation against the backdrop of stars. Fleet Commander Vextar stood on the bridge of the flagship, Inevitable Conquest, his forearms folded behind his back as he surveyed the blue-green planet before him. "Primitive world," he sneered, mandibles clicking with disdain. Scans show minimal orbital defenses and antiquated satellite technology. His second-in-command, Sub-Commander Creal, approached with a data tablet. "Intelligence reports confirm, Commander. The humans have never encountered an advanced civilization. They remain confined to their homeworld with limited space exploration capabilities." Vextar's compound eyes gleamed with anticipation. "The Emperor will be pleased. Such a resource-rich world with a population ripe for servitude." He activated the fleet-wide communication channel. "All vessels, prepare for standard invasion protocol. Destroy their primitive defenses, target major population centers, and prepare landing zones for ground forces." The Xoranian warships descended toward Earth's atmosphere, weapon systems charging. Humanity's doom seemed certain, at least to the invaders. At UNEDF headquarters beneath the Rocky Mountains, General Elena Vasquez watched the alien fleet approach on holographic displays. Unlike the panicking politicians demanding immediate surrender, she remained calm. "They've taken the bait," she said, turning to her staff officers. "Tactical assessment?" Colonel Zhang checked his console. 200 vessels, energy signatures consistent with the Xoranian Empire profile the Andromedan Alliance warned us about. "They're following exactly the behavior pattern our allies predicted." "Activate Prometheus Protocol," ordered General Vasquez. "Let's show these imperialists why you don't judge a species by its apparent technological development." Throughout Earth's orbit, what had appeared to be dormant satellites suddenly came alive. Hundreds of stealth platforms, invisible to standard scans, powered up weapon systems far beyond anything the Xoranians had encountered. On the Inevitable Conquest, alarms suddenly blared. "Commander?" shouted a sensor officer. "New energy signatures detected. The humans—" His words were cut short as the first wave of Earth's defenses struck. Quantum-locked particle beams, refined from technology shared by the Andromedan Alliance, sliced through Xoranian shields like they were paper. "Impossible!" Vextar roared as his flagship shuddered under fire. "They're primitives." On screens across his bridge, Xoranian warships began exploding in rapid succession. Earth's orbital defense grid, hidden from alien detection until activated, unleashed devastating firepower from all directions. When the Andromedan Alliance had made first contact with humanity 3 years earlier, they had come in peace, offering friendship and warnings about the expansion-hungry Xoranian Empire. Together, they had prepared for this inevitable day. In Earth's atmosphere, squadrons of hybrid tech fighters, human engineering, enhanced with Andromedan principles, rose to meet the invaders. Pilots like Captain Samira Patel wove through the chaotic battle, their neural interfaces giving them split-second reaction times. "Eagle Squadron, form up," she commanded, her fighter dancing between energy blasts. "Target their command vessels." The Xoranian invasion force, expecting easy conquest, found itself trapped in a killing field. Earth's ground-based defense cannons fired upward, while orbital platforms fired downward, creating a devastating crossfire. On the Inevitable Conquest, now venting atmosphere from multiple hull breaches, Vextar watched in horror as his mighty fleet disintegrated around him. "Full retreat," he ordered. "All surviving vessels, withdraw immediately." But it was already too late. Of the 200 Xoranian warships that had arrived minutes earlier, barely a dozen managed to limp back into hyperspace. In the aftermath, General Vasquez stood before the United Nations Security Council, her uniform immaculate, despite having not slept for 36 hours. The Zoranian Empire made a critical error, she explained. They assumed our limited visible space presence reflected our true capabilities. They never considered we might deliberately appear vulnerable. The Secretary-General nodded gravely. And our Andromedan allies? Their assessment? The Andromedans believe this defeat will force the Zoranians to reassess their expansion plans. Vasquez replied, "The Emperor can't afford to lose another fleet. Word is spreading quickly through the galactic community that Earth is not to be trifled with." Across the stars, the message traveled. Humans might be newcomers to the interstellar stage, but they were fast learners, fierce fighters, and most dangerously of all, underestimated. In the Imperial Palace on Zoran Prime, the Emperor raged at the disaster. But one thing became abundantly clear to all galactic civilizations watching. Humanity had announced its presence to the cosmos, not with a whimper, but with a resounding, defiant roar.